So you may be wondering, did I actually get all the information I needed from my doctor?
Wait, what?
Well, in this video today, I'm going to give you 5 surprising things your doctor may not have told you. And if you wait till the very end of the video, I'll explain to you why they did not tell you everything you need to know. Guys, let's talk about poop. Howdy, y'all, Dr. Islam here, aka your poop guru and gut microbiome expert, a board certified gastroenterologist trained at the Mayo Clinic. Come see us, Love Gastro, for all your GI needs, and consider subscribing to this channel. And if you're looking for more doctor recommendations for your health, check out my other video, Doctor Confirmed, the 6 worst foods for your gut. Now, being a doctor for over 10 years, I understand how hard it is sometimes for us in the medical field to give you all the information that you need. We have such a limited time. We have to try and give you so much information, and sometimes the information we give you can be overwhelming to a lot of our patients. I completely understand that it is hard to navigate the healthcare field. However, there are 5 things I want you to know that can really change your gut that you may not have talked about during your visit with your doctor. Number 1, the power of food. I always preach and believe that food is medicine. We are what we eat, and if you eat like crap, guess what? You will feel like crap. There are some superfoods that we recommend when it comes to your gut health. And these are actually the lesser known foods that you may not have heard about. Food number 1 is moringa.
What did you say?
Say what? What does that even mean? It sounds like a Latin dance. So moringa is a natural herb that is native to places like India. It actually is an herb that is packed with vitamins, antioxidants, minerals. It's very effective when it comes to your gut health and your health overall. It actually is packed with fiber as well. At least 1/4 of these seeds have fiber in it. You can add them to soups, stews, casserole. You can mix it in there to get the antioxidant effects and to get the benefits as well. Try moringa, see how it works, and see if it actually tastes good for you. Now, a second superfood is seaweed. No, not seaweed that you just grab from the ocean. Oh, it's disgusting. It's seaweed that you can get in grocery stores. Now, my family is obsessed with seaweeds. I personally don't like it. I think it tastes like, I don't know, like I'm eating the ocean, but my kids and my family love seaweed. And seaweed actually is very good for your health. It's rich in iodine, rich in vitamins, rich in minerals as well. And it can come in small little cute little packets that you can chomp and eat and have it as a snack. It also has a lot of healthy fat, which we want to try and incorporate into our diet. The third food that you may not be aware of is buckwheat.
Buckwheat? Yeah.
This is often overlooked, but this is a very effective gluten-free option when it comes to having a whole grain in your diet. Not all carbs are bad. I want to stress this. Not all carbs are bad. However, there are a lot of my patients that have certain gluten sensitivities or food intolerances in which they can't eat the normal breads that we all eat. Buckwheat is a very fantastic substitute for that. It provides protein, fiber, and nutrients that you can incorporate into your gut health. The second area that your doctor may not be talking about is the mysteries of the microbiome. So I'll be the first one to tell you, we don't know a lot about what is going on inside the gut microbiome. It is a system of trillions of bacteria, viruses, and fungi that are always interacting with each other. And it interacts with our environment, with our food, with our mood, with our brain, and pretty much everything that's going on inside our body. And we are just getting into the secrets of how the gut microbiome can play a role in your gut health. We're seeing studies showing that the gut microbiome can affect things like IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, heartburn, reflux, but also things outside the GI tract, including anxiety, neurological issues, and sometimes even your risk for developing cancer. Now, I have a lot of videos on what you can do to change your gut microbiome, but it really comes down to having a wide variety of diverse plants. This is literally the foundation when it comes to improving your gut microbiome. So out of everything you can do to improve your gut health, improving the amount of plants and fiber in your diet is probably the number 1 thing for that. The third area that your doctor may not have time to talk about is the connection between the brain and the gut. There's not 2 separate organs going on here. You don't have one thing going on in your head and one thing going on in your brain. It is a constant interaction between the two. And we're seeing more and more evidence that the brain actually plays a significant role when it comes to your gut health. And for a lot of my patients, sometimes addressing what's going on mentally can fix what's going on physically as well. So whether it's stress management, yoga, or exercise, finding ways to minimize what's going on inside your head, the rumination, all those thoughts can really affect what's going on inside your gut. And this is why also sometimes the medications that we give actually affects more what's going on up here than down here. We have studies and studies and studies suggesting that sometimes giving low dose antidepressants, like a medication like amitriptyline, can help out with conditions called IBS. In fact, recent studies have suggested that this is a very effective option as a first or second line treatment when it comes to IBS issues. So don't be surprised or shocked if your doctor gives you an antidepressant to treat what's going on inside your gut. It's not that we think you're crazy or that you're depressed, but we've seen the connection between the brain and the gut. And for my patients, treating what's going on inside their head can make a huge difference when it comes to your GI tract as well. This video is sponsored by Lubbock Gastroenterology Hemorrhoid Banding Clinic. We take care of hemorrhoids, and I know this is something people don't want to talk about, but if you're suffering from hemorrhoids, whether it's pain, bleeding, itching, or pressure, you don't have to suffer on your own. I know it's a pain in the butt, but we can fix that. We can get this taken care of for you. We do what's called hemorrhoid banding, which is a quick, easy, painless procedure that only takes about 10 seconds. But no one believes me. This is the most effective way to take care of hemorrhoids without the need for surgery. So if you want to learn more information about hemorrhoid banding, don't forget to call this number where we can get you scheduled the same day to get your hemorrhoids taken care of. Number 4, the effect that sleep has on your health. Sleep is one of those critical foundations that I have seen that is often overlooked, but it is a foundational aspect when it comes to living your best life and living healthy. Now, we all know the benefits of sleep. I don't have to tell you this. You know when you don't get enough sleep, you feel bad, you feel tired, you don't feel mentally good, you just don't feel good overall. We all know this, but it's hard for us to put sleep as a priority. And I would argue that if you don't do that, you're really missing everything else behind that. Sleep is the foundation when it comes to your health overall, and you have to optimize your sleep. There are a lot of ways to do this. I have a lot of videos on optimizing your sleep. But I have found that for my patients, that if you don't get good quality sleep, everything else seems to not work as effectively as what we want. This is true in Crohn's disease, reflux, IBS, all sorts of issues going on inside your health. And lastly, number 5, there's not one size that fits all for everyone. And this is the problem with medicine, is that we have great studies that can give us population controlled information about what is going on. So in general, we can give you recommendation for what is going to be the best diet for your gut issues. In general, we can give you the right medication that's going to help out. In general, we can give you the right lifestyle recommendations that we recommend. However, every single person is different and specific. And it's hard for us individually to tailor what is going to be good for you specifically. So even though we may give recommendations, try this diet, try this lifestyle changes, you may try it and realize it doesn't work for you. And that can be frustrating for you as well. I want you to realize that what can work for you may not work for somebody else. And if it works for you, great, do it and try it and go on with that. Now, there are a lot of reasons why doctors may not share this information. It's not because we're not trying. It's not because we don't want to, but a lot of limiting factors when it comes to a healthcare practice. It could be time limitations. It could be what we think is more of a priority for you. It could be lack of training, that we just don't know what's going on. There are some doctors that are not up to date on the information. Or there may be other more prominent health concerns that we want to address. However, I want you to be proactive in seeking this information, and by watching this video, you are doing that. So here's my call to action to you. If you feel like you're not getting the right information from your doctor, ask them. Yeah, seriously, ask them. I know it's crazy, but see if they can provide you more information on maybe some dietary recommendations, some sleep recommendations, or why they're choosing one particular medication over another. Ask them. We are happy to get the information that we need, and we will tell you if we don't know. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and newsletter where you can get great tips and tricks like you're learning in today's video. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget, let's talk about poop. Thanks, everyone.